Sorry, there aren't any. I'm going to come at what is the best food to eat from the pH balance. Everyone wants a quick fix. My mother died a cripple in a wheelchair at 51 with rheumatoid arthritis. She had severe arthritis. She was only 5 stone when she died, and her hands were all cramped up. Her knees were twice as wide as mine. Her feet, she could not walk anymore. Little by little by little, the arthritis had taken over her body. My mum loved cups of tea, and she had 3 cups of tea a day, and she always had some milk and some sugar in her cups of tea. She always had white toast for breakfast. She always had sandwiches for lunch, white toast with cheese on it, sometimes white toast with ham on it. She also, for tea every night, had chops or sausages and mashed potato and maybe some frozen peas, and sometimes they would have ice cream. Can you see that my mum had a diet that just fed her arthritis? She didn't know. My dad didn't know. I was just a teenager at the time, in my early 20s. I didn't know.
If you have clicked on this video, you are probably thinking the same thing as many other people, because you are not alone. Have you ever felt a nagging pain in your joints, wondering why it persists despite eating a balanced diet? What if we told you that the very foods you consider healthy are silently destroying your joints? Today, we delve into Barbara O'Neill's eye-opening revelation about 7 common foods that could be secretly causing your joint pain. Get ready, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you eat forever. Refined sugar, the sweet enemy. We are going to have a very interesting start, because who doesn't enjoy a sweet treat now and then? But did you know that refined sugar could be a silent enemy to your joints? It's no secret that sugar is present in almost every processed food we consume, from sodas to pastries. However, what many don't realize is how sugar fuels inflammation throughout the body, particularly in the joints. Barbara O'Neill warns us that refined sugar raises our blood glucose levels in a spike and crash manner.
So it's a highly toxic drug. In fact, it's so toxic that when it goes into your body, it causes blood sugar levels to rise quickly, which means now very quickly insulin has to be released in high amounts. And then the insulin gets the blood sugar down, and then it goes too low, and then the person has some more sugar, and so you get this whiplash.
Not only that, these triggers also cause a strong inflammatory response, which can lead to the decline of cartilage, the very tissue that cushions your joints. Refined sugar increases the production of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which are harmful compounds that form when protein or fat combine with sugar in the bloodstream. AGEs damage the proteins in your body, including collagen, which is vital for maintaining healthy joints. When collagen is compromised, your joints become more susceptible to wear and tear, leading to conditions like osteoarthritis. Sugar also leaches calcium from the body, which makes your joints weak and disrupts many other body functions. To protect your joints, O'Neill recommends drastically reducing your intake of refined sugars and opting for natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup instead. These alternatives provide sweetness without the harmful effects of refined sugar, helping to keep inflammation at bay.
There's no need to take refined sugar because we've got maple syrup, we've got honey. I think I heard Emma talk about a few sweeteners. There's so many sweeteners that there's no need to go to the refined sugar.
But sugar isn't just about what you consciously add to your diet. It's hidden in many foods under names like high fructose corn syrup, cane juice, and maltose. O'Neill advises reading food labels carefully and avoiding processed foods that list sugar as one of the first ingredients. The cumulative effect of consuming hidden sugars can be just as damaging as indulging in desserts. Over time, the inflammation caused by sugar can lead to chronic joint pain, making it harder for you to move freely and enjoy life. Processed foods, the inflammatory culprit. In our fast-paced world, processed foods offer convenience, but at what cost to your health? Barbara reveals that processed foods are loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats that can destroy your joints. These foods are often stripped of their natural nutrients and injected with synthetic vitamins, which are not as bioavailable as those found in whole foods. This means your body struggles to absorb and use these nutrients effectively, leading to deficiencies that can weaken your joints over time. According to Barbara, foods like genetically modified wheat must be avoided at all costs, which are growing worldwide day by day. She especially stresses avoiding what she calls acidic foods. These foods are also high in trans fats, which are known to cause inflammation. These fats raise levels of low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol, while lowering high-density lipoprotein, HDL cholesterol, creating an imbalance that promotes the buildup of plaque in your arteries. This plaque restricts blood flow, reducing the amount of oxygen and nutrients that reach your joints, increasing inflammation and pain. Barbara stresses that the long-term consumption of processed foods can set off a chain reaction of health issues, beginning with joint inflammation and potentially leading to more severe conditions like heart disease. She instead suggests going for what she calls alkaline-forming foods and gives us some recommendations to follow.
So we're going to make an alkaline list of foods and an acid list in foods. By looking at this acid-alkaline list, you can determine what is the best foods for arthritis and what are the worst. The most alkalizing is the humble lemon. And the lemon is acid where it should be and it's alkaline where it should be. Dark green leafy vegetables. Dark green leafy vegetables are very alkalizing. We should be eating dark green leafy vegetables every day.
To protect your joints, Barbara also recommends focusing on a diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These foods provide essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help combat inflammation and support overall joint health. For example, dark leafy greens are packed with vitamin K, which helps regulate bone mineralization and supports joint integrity. By switching to whole foods, you can reduce your risk of joint inflammation and enjoy better mobility. Nightshade vegetables, the hidden triggers. Tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, and peppers. These nightshade vegetables are also staples in many diets, but they could also be silently contributing to your joint pain. According to O'Neill, nightshade vegetables contain solanine and other alkaloids, which are natural compounds that can trigger inflammation in sensitive individuals. While these vegetables are rich in nutrients like vitamins A and C, their alkaloid content can be problematic for those with existing joint issues, such as arthritis.
The fine-tuning, only your body can. It appears if you have an inflammatory condition in the body, the nightshades will feed that inflammation. If you love this food, if you have no reaction and no arthritis, enjoy!
Alkaloids are known to interfere with the repair of collagen, a key protein in your joints. When collagen repair is compromised, your joints become more likely to be damaged. This is particularly concerning for people with autoimmune conditions, where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks healthy tissues, including the joints. O'Neill suggests that if you experience joint pain or stiffness after consuming nightshade vegetables, it might be worth eliminating them from your diet temporarily to see if your symptoms improve. O'Neill advises keeping a food diary to track your symptoms as well. By recording what you eat and how you feel afterward, you can identify patterns that may link certain foods to your joint pain. Just like she said, once you have eliminated nightshades from your diet, try adding them back one at a time, paying close attention to any changes in your symptoms. If you find that nightshades are indeed a trigger, consider replacing them with other nutrient-rich vegetables like sweet potatoes, which are not part of the nightshade family and are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Dairy products, friend or foe. Dairy products are also a common part of many diets, but for some, they may be contributing to joint pain. O'Neill explains that dairy can be inflammatory, especially for individuals who are lactose-intolerant or have a sensitivity to casein, a protein found in milk. When the body reacts negatively to dairy, it can lead to an inflammatory response that affects not only the digestive system, but also the joints. Inflammation caused by dairy consumption can manifest as joint pain, stiffness, and even swelling. This is particularly problematic for people with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, where inflammation is already a major issue.
So the countries in this world that consume the highest amounts of dairy products have the highest incidence of osteoporosis.
O'Neill recommends that those experiencing joint pain consider eliminating dairy from their diet for a few weeks to see if their symptoms improve. If you notice a significant reduction in pain, it may be worth avoiding dairy altogether. Fortunately, there are plenty of dairy alternatives available that provide the same nutrients without the inflammatory effects. Almond milk, Coconut yogurt and plant-based cheeses are just a few options that can help you maintain a balanced diet without the potential downsides of dairy. These alternatives are often fortified with calcium and vitamin D, ensuring that you still get the bone-supporting benefits of dairy without the risk of inflammation. O'Neill also suggests eating more leafy greens and nuts, as they are rich sources of calcium and can help support bone health in the absence of dairy. This diet has been known to work very well in rural areas compared to those living in cities, where many people are unaware of their benefits. Gluten-containing grains, the silent agitators. For many, gluten-containing grains like wheat, barley, and rye are dietary staples, but for others, they may be the cause of chronic joint pain. O'Neill points out that gluten sensitivity or celiac disease can lead to an immune response that causes widespread inflammation, including in the joints. Even those without a formal diagnosis might experience discomfort from consuming gluten, as it can irritate the gut lining and lead to systemic inflammation. It's not easy for many people's digestive systems to break down gluten, and genetically modified foods are generally to blame.
But today we're looking at how the hybridization process changed the gluten or the protein structure, and it's almost only a cast iron gut that can break down that very complex protein or gluten structure. That explains why so many people are gluten intolerant today.
When the gut lining is compromised, a condition known as leaky gut can occur. This allows toxins and undigested food particles to enter the bloodstream, triggering an immune response that can lead to inflammation throughout the body, including the joints. O'Neill suggests that those who experience joint pain consider trying a gluten-free diet for a period to see if their symptoms improve. Many people report significant relief from joint pain after eliminating gluten, as it reduces inflammation and allows the body to heal. Switching to gluten-free grains like quinoa, millet, and buckwheat can provide the nutrients your body needs without the inflammatory effects of gluten. These grains are high in fiber, which supports digestive health and helps prevent the development of a leaky gut. They are also rich in essential vitamins and minerals, such as magnesium and B vitamins, which are crucial for maintaining healthy joints. O'Neill encourages those with joint pain to explore gluten-free options and monitor their symptoms closely to determine if gluten is a contributing factor. Alcohol, the joint destroyer. Alcohol is another food often enjoyed in social settings, but it can also have serious consequences for your overall health, including your joints, if it's consumed in excess.
Far more people die from alcohol-related diseases. Far more people die from tobacco-related diseases. And yet they're not banning tobacco or alcohol, are they? That's why the deaths to COVID fade into insignificance against all of these.
As it makes its way through the body, it affects everything in its path, including the joints. O'Neill highlights that alcohol is a major contributor to inflammation, both directly and indirectly. Alcohol consumption can lead to dehydration, which reduces the amount of synovial fluid in joints. This fluid is essential for lubricating the joints and preventing friction between the bones. When synovial fluid levels are low, joints are more likely to be damaged and experience pain. Moreover, alcohol, much like refined sugar, depletes essential minerals like calcium and magnesium through increased urine production. These minerals are vital for maintaining strong bones and joints, and their depletion can lead to joint pain and stiffness. O'Neill warns that chronic alcohol consumption can also disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, leading to increased intestinal permeability or leaky gut. This condition allows inflammatory compounds to enter the bloodstream and increase joint pain. To protect your joints, O'Neill recommends limiting alcohol consumption and ensuring that you stay well hydrated. Drinking plenty of water helps maintain the balance of synovial fluid in your joints, reducing the risk of pain and stiffness. If you choose to drink alcohol, do so in moderation, and consider following it with a glass of water to counteract its dehydrating effects. Additionally, replenishing your body with foods rich in calcium and magnesium can help reduce the damage caused by alcohol and support overall joint health. Fried foods, the double trouble. Fried foods are often a comfort food of choice, but they are among the worst offenders when it comes to joint health. O'Neill explains that fried foods are typically cooked in oils that are high in trans fats, which are known to increase inflammation. These fats not only contribute to the buildup of plaque in your arteries, but also promote the production of AGEs, the harmful compounds that accelerate joint damage. When you consume fried foods regularly, you're exposing your body to a constant influx of these inflammatory compounds. This can lead to the gradual breakdown of cartilage, the tissue that cushions your joints and allows for smooth movement. Over time, this breakdown can result in conditions like osteoarthritis, where the joints become stiff, painful, and exposed to injury. O'Neill stresses that the long-term effects of fried foods on your joints can be devastating, particularly if you already have underlying joint issues. To protect your joints, O'Neill suggests avoiding fried foods and opting for healthier cooking methods like baking, steaming, or grilling. These methods not only preserve the nutrients in your food, but also reduce the formation of harmful compounds that can damage your joints. Additionally, incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods into your diet, such as fatty fish, nuts, and seeds, can help counteract the damage caused by occasional indulgence in fried foods. These foods are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce inflammation and support overall joint health. A holistic approach to joint health. Barbara O'Neill's insights into joint health reveal that the foods you eat play a crucial role in how your joints feel and function. By eliminating these 7 harmful foods from your diet, you can significantly reduce inflammation, protect your joints, and improve your overall quality of life. But it doesn't stop there. Adopting a holistic approach to your health that includes regular exercise, stress management, and proper hydration is essential for maintaining healthy joints. Remember, small changes can lead to big improvements. By making informed choices about the foods you eat and how you treat your body, you can take control of your joint health and enjoy a life free from pain. It's never too late to start making better choices, and your joints will thank you for it. For more tips and advice on living a healthier, more fulfilling life, be sure to subscribe to our channel and explore our other videos. Your journey to better joint health begins today.